Dude, I've been going bonkers with this gun. This thing is insane. Get out of here. Yeah, I'll close the door. That'll help. No, it won't.
What up? So very quickly, here is the loadout that I was using most of the time. The DP50 with the new aftermarket part that you can unlock in the weekly challenges. This thing is serious, dude. I mean, I have been mowing people down with this thing. It is absolutely ridiculous. I think the first day I played it, on free-for-all I was going 30 and 5, 30 and 3, 30 and 9, 30 and 7. Like, it was just absolutely bonkers. So here's about 15 minutes of what the gameplay looked like. This was my first game with it, and I was shocked. This thing is serious. I just blew up a claymore right there. Oh, that was pretty funny. But yeah, there's even a guy at the end who runs his mouth. So I think I edited most of it out, but there's a whole video I'm making about it. Him and a few other people that were running their mouth, so that'll be fun. Oh, little dork. Yeah, but the fire rate is so fast with this thing, and I can get on target so quickly that there's nothing they can do. And on this particular one, I have, I did not even see that guy at first.
I did not know you were alive still.
But yeah, the ammo I have is increasing flinch for them. So there's increased flinch. There's a lot of rounds coming out per minute. The rounds, RPM. There's just a lot to like about it. It's still quick. It's still got some of the pluses of a assault rifle and a SMG. I dig it, dude. I dig it a lot. I think I get a ruthless right here. Granted, I'd use a knife and the sniper rifle I have in my back pocket, but yeah, that happens. They're not sitting there just for show. But yeah, we're just absolutely doing work here. And it was pretty much like that for the rest of the time. Yeah, I have a feeling this gun is going to get nerfed. That is just my personal feeling of the future, that when they figure out that a gun is really good and everybody's having fun playing it, they nerf it. That's pretty much what happens. And then there's the flip side where it's like, okay, well, they want their new aftermarket parts to be powerful, so people will be incentivized to continue to play the game, continue to get the weekly rewards for those challenges, and not miss out on it because they are so good. I could see that argument of it. And another thing I don't know that I've been wondering is, let's say you haven't played in a couple months. You missed some of those weekly challenges from the previous season. Can you still unlock some of those things? Like, can you still unlock some of the aftermarket parts that were available for each week? For example, the Haymaker aftermarket part that basically turns it into an automatic shotgun with 60 rounds. If you can't unlock that anymore, that's devastating. That thing is pretty serious. So I just wonder if you still have access to those things. I need to do some research on that, because if you don't, that just seems kind of messed up, in my opinion. Granted, it's not as bad as Tarkov, but it seems like that's the direction we're heading, where they just say, hell, let's charge whatever we want for it and just see how many people buy it. And then lie about the things you get with it. Like Tarkov saying that with their previous $100 DLC, it gives you access to all the later DLCs, only to come out with something and say, oh, this particular downloadable content isn't the right kind of downloadable content that we meant, that you can just get for free since you paid the $100 for the thing that you thought was an investment. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, and that seems like that's the way that gaming is leaning now, and You know, I would advise that you don't pay for any of this nonsense. If you are going to buy the game, but just don't pay for any of that silly stuff. Like, there's no point. This is a first-person shooter. What do you care what your freaking skin is? I mean, I understand maybe you want to have a cool gun skin, but they have hundreds and hundreds of skins that are free. Like, there's battle pass skins, there's different camos, there's different events you can unlock cool-looking skins. I mean, it's really not worth the money, dude. You can save up COD points and buy one here and there. I mean, you know, I have, I think, 2,300 COD points right now, something like that. So that's enough to buy the next battle pass and maybe a 1,400 point something from the store. You know, something on sale maybe. I mean, it's not, you're not going without completely. 30 and 3, nice.
30 and 3. I told you I'd be back after to talk trash. All that jumping around.
So yeah, that's basically what I think whenever I see these skins on the map. I see people go by. I just can't help but think that you're helping perpetuate something that everyone says they don't like, which is all these expensive skins and microtransactions. Like, you're actively perpetuating it by purchasing these items, and I really don't think you should. There's nothing wrong with playing the game, buying the game, but when we start putting up with it being in a non-finished state, and you know, them charging you for everything you do. There's the time the guy recommended charging people $1 to reload their weapon. It's like, it's completely insane. They want to monetize every aspect of it, and the more you purchase these items, the more justification they have that they're moving in the right direction, because they're doing nothing but being monetarily rewarded for these actions. And it's just kind of hypocritical to be purchasing all these skins and then saying that, you know, these practices are ruining the industry and the community. It's like, is it because you're buying all this stuff? Maybe you're not going to buy the $80 glove, but you've bought at least $80 worth of stuff that cost $5 to $10, have you not? You know, the glove being $80, who cares? I mean, you've probably spent $500 so far on the game. You know, it's just ridiculous and hypocritical, and there's a lot of things that I would obviously change about Call of Duty, but there's also a lot of things I like about the game. You know, you don't have to participate in any of these purchases, and I do appreciate that still, that if I don't want to, I don't have to participate in these microtransactions, and I can still do well in the game and unlock all these attachments, and it's pretty much just appearance level at this point. I understand that they are taking the appearance and doing things that make it closer to pay to win, like having see-through weapons, or having a player that doesn't who was it? One of those The Boys characters, the one that doesn't talk. He had no voice lines, so you would never hear him talking like you could other players. He's completely blacked out, so you can't see him in shadows as well, even in darker areas or darker operators. Even with the operator that has pretty much all black clothes, Black Noir was harder to see than an operator with just a black shirt or whatever it was. So yeah, it's the pay to win aspect. They're tiptoeing the line, that's for sure. They're definitely tiptoeing the line, but right now it's an acceptable state. I just think that some of the people need to back up, you know, practice what they preach, and not purchase these things if they think they're so egregious. But yeah, that's my take on it, and I'll just let this BP50 footy ride for a little bit. This gun was really fun to use. I know I went on a bit of a tangent there, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it'll get nerfed at some point. This thing's freaking fire, and we'll see how it goes. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Oh, lucky ass.
You are taking the lead.
Ah, you fucker. Get out of here, dork.
UAV standing by.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Turret available. You're gaining ground. Do not give it back.
Oh, good shit. Oh, you thought it was over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
UAV ready to deploy.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Ah, I wanted the last kill.
We have secured the field.
I'm so close to getting a triple up, it's not even funny. I don't know what a level 3 is doing in here. I'm gonna upload it and they're like, bro, the level 3 was in the lobby. What are you doing? You're cheating on your PS4. No, sir.
We're falling behind.
Get out of here. Yeah, I'll close the door. That'll help. No, it won't.
UAV standing by. Copy that. UAV is on station. 10 seconds remaining.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Turret ready. Hostile mosquito is online. Mosquito standing by.
forgot I didn't have a throwing knife.
That show going now, you cocksucker.
The only thing I would cry is tears of joy in their mouth, and I can just absolutely eviscerate them, and then put them on my YouTube channel. That's what I do. That pathetic.
I'm having fun, are you?
I am having a great time, absolutely eviscerating you. And I won.